Good morning, everyone. Friday, February 24th, AM Path Chat covering Forex. This is Bob Iacchino, along with Mike Arnold from Path Trading Partners. Before I give it over to Mike, we'd like to get right into the charts today. Just a couple of things from overnight. Market is still anticipating some sort of clarity from President Donald Trump, especially after Steve Mnuchin said yesterday in an interview, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, recently confirmed, said in an interview yesterday that they will have some sort of tax plan at least at the latest by August. That's a little bit longer than I think the market expected, and we're seeing the dollar continue its reversal against the majors. This morning, in terms of economic news, we had Canadian Consumer Price Index month over month and year over year come out, both higher than expected, continuing that trend of either as expected or higher than expected inflation data across the globe. Canadian Consumer Price Index month over month came out at 0.9%. That's up 0.9% versus an expectation of up 0.4%. Previous was down 0.2%. And then the year over year, over 2%. I think it's the first major economy that's over 2% on the year over year. I could be wrong. US was close, but I don't think it was over 2%. Canadian year over year Consumer Price Index 2.1% increase versus a forecast of a 1.6% increase, and the previous was 1.5%. In a couple of hours, we've got U.S. new home sales month over month coming out. Again, the existing home sales came in very hot. That's expected to be a 7% increase. And then the Baker Hughes rig counts. Again, crude oil, not really sure what it wants to do. We'll do a path chat on crude oil in the next couple of days, and we're going to talk about it a lot in the Money Path podcast, which we're going to record in a little bit and release tomorrow. Let me turn it over to Mike Arnold to show you what he is seeing on the charts.
Great. Thank you very much, Bob. So, as Bob mentioned, we have across the board dollar weakness right now, actually for the last couple days. Euro, we've reached up, gone through the 106.01 significant level. We've tested with today's high so far, the 106.20 level, which is this significant level. If we continue higher, we have the declining but flattening 21, and then the next major significant level higher is a 106.41. If we turn back down, then watch for key support back at the 106.01 and then around the 105.80 level, which is around this cluster of GAN levels. And then if something were to collapse, you can always look at 105.52, but we're not expecting anything of that sort to happen today. Pound. We did trigger the double. It's closer to being stopped out, but not stopped out yet. If we got a sudden move through the 126.12 level, that would stop out the trade. Or if we get a close today above the 125.77 level, that would stop out the longer term double bottom trade. You can see how we've reacted already around the 125.72 significant level and right around the 125.22 significant level. We're trading right between those. If we get below the 125.22, watch for possible support coming in with the 8 and the 21, right around with these prior closes and opens, which are right around the 124.86 level. If we move back higher, again, you're looking at 125.72 to 77, and then you have a declining trend line overhead. Yen. Moving back down, targeting our next prior target level, 111.93. Then if it goes through there, 111.64 are the next key levels lower in that. Turning higher, you could look for resistance at 112.47 and then 112.73. Real quick on the weekly with the yen. You can see we're also targeting right in the area of the flattening 21. This is going to be a very key level. What's important on the weekly is if we get a close below this bottom significant level, 111.64 could result in further moves down. And we'll have to update that if it's going to happen. Swissy, we're now in this flag pattern also moving up, which is very nice. So watch for support lower, right around this upward sloping channel line, which right now is 100.18. And right below that, you have a significant level at 100.10. Critical support right in there. Overhead resistance, should this rally back up, you're looking at 100.63. So the key levels in the Swissy. Finally, the Aussie. Updated some GAN levels on this. Look for key support at 76.67, followed by the rising trend line and the 21, which they're coming in right around the 76.52 level. If this reverses, you're going to look for overhead resistance right around the 77.20 level. And finally, the CAD. Nothing much going up here. By the way, this is not a double top. This is just two tops because it's not reversing any big move. So this would not be traded as a double top. If CAD goes lower, key support 130.47, key resistance 131.26. And that's about all I have for you on this Friday, Bob. Back to you.
Thank you, Mike. Again, we'll be recording a new Money Path podcast in a few minutes, actually. That'll be posted on Saturday. You can find that at pathtradingpartners.com or by putting the Money Path podcast into your iTunes search bar. It'll pop right up. Quickly, if you like these YouTube videos, click the subscribe button and then click the little bell that comes up next to it. That will ensure that YouTube sends you alerts when we have a new video because oftentimes they're time sensitive. Follow us on Twitter, path_trading, and like us on Facebook. Our Facebook page is pathtradingpartners.com. And shoot us an email at support@pathtradingpartners.com if you want us to cover something. Cheers, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.